but welcome to the Shakespeare Showdown. I think what would be great is if those of us that are ready right now, if we want to go ahead and introduce our commanders that we're going to be running. So these are all custom commanders that I have designed based on Shakespeare characters. So they're all legendary creatures, and they're all from different plays. So why don't we go ahead and start with Rip. Who are you running today?
I am running Macbeth, Sleepless Sovereign, legendary creature, human noble warrior for 2 and Mardu, Vigilance, Death Touch, and has Soliloquy. At the beginning of the end step, if Macbeth, Sleepless Sovereign, is the only untapped creature I control, mill X cards where X is Macbeth, Sleepless Sovereign's power. Whenever a creature card is milled this way, Macbeth, Sleepless Sovereign deals 1 damage to any target. It also has Madness. I don't think I run Campfire, so it does not matter. It's a 5/4. It's a pretty big beat stick.
Yeah, he's big. Macbeth is a big boy on the battlefield, so I had to make sure that your card lived up to it. Hey, Mads. Mads is with us here on TikTok. Hello, hello.
Oh, man. Hi, Mads.
Bigger Gary, you want to tell us who you're running?
Hey everybody, I'm going to be playing Mercutio, who talks of nothing. He's a little Grixis 3-drop 3/1 flash first striking human. When he enters, he makes a little 1/1 fairy rogue, and when he dies, I can give 2 players 1 poison counter each.
The problem is I can't hear Bigger Gayer, so
Hello?
that's where I'm at.
How about now?
You're Bigger Gayer.
You
What matters for the stream right now, just to get through the introductions, is if I can hear somebody, we're good for the introductions. Once we get to gameplay, if somebody can't be heard, we will address that. But for right now, let's try to get through our introductions. So the last introduction people were able to hear is Bigger Gayer. So let's go ahead and move to Lord of the Unfinished Project. Will you tell us about your partner commanders?
Sure. So I'm running Othello, Celebrated General, and Iago, Reluctant Informer. Iago is the part that brings us into Mardu rather than Boros, because on his backside, he is the Ruinous Slanderer. So we'll try and get him flipped to do some fun, nasty stuff. So Othello cares about soldiers. He gets powered up based on his crew that he brings with him to combat. And Iago, well, he's a backstabber, so I get more turns whenever I sacrifice Othello. But if I do that, I will lose the game afterwards.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Last-ditch effort for the win.
All right, cool.
Wow.
All right. I will go ahead and introduce my commander. I am playing Richmond, Blessed by the Slain. So this is from Richard III. Richmond is the guy who ends up overthrowing Richard. So he has lifelink. He is a 3/5. He is an Azorius. When Richmond, Blessed by the Slain, enters the battlefield, create X 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. Richmond, Blessed by the Slain, cannot be blocked by creatures the monarch controls. All right. Speaking of the monarch, people were able to donate before the game started to choose who they wanted to be the monarch. So we actually have a tie. So we are tied between RipPullRepeat and BiggerGayerMagic to see who will become the monarch. So we're going to settle this with some trivia. For those of you who are wondering, the donation link is freereigntheater.com. So if you're on TikTok, you should be able to see that right at the top of the overlay. Freereign, REIGN, theater spelled with RE, .com. I'll go ahead and throw it in the chat here. Bigger Gayer and Rip, I need one of you to name a Shakespeare play that has a character named Antonio.
Romeo and Juliet.
Not Romeo and
The
Juliet.
Merchant of Venice.
Merchant of Venice is correct. Bigger Gayer Magic, you begin as the monarch, so I'm going to toggle you here as the monarch.
I would like to thank the Florida public school
How did
system
you know that?
and pull out my monarch token.
All right. Okay.
Does that mean I get to go first?
Yes, it means you get to go first, so we don't even have to roll for it. So let's go ahead and get our starting hands. I'm going to do one final shuffle here. I'm going to say good luck, everybody. Well, I'm going to say break a leg because we're doing this for the theater.
Aw.
And once we all have a keepable hand, we'll get started. Can everybody hear everybody is the important question, I guess.
I can hear everybody.
I can hear you,
everybody.
Cheeky. I can hear Unfinished, but I cannot hear Bigger Gayer.
All right. Rip, will you try to just refresh your window?
Yes, I
Hopefully
can.
when you come in, you'll be able to hear BiggerGayer.
It's going to be a cascade of restarting over and over again.
I know. Hopefully nothing as terrible as how this stream started. My goodness, that was so sweaty. I'm sweating from that. I'm letting down the internet. All right. Hopefully audio's good for everybody. Throw it in the comments if there's any audio issues. We got it figured out.
Okay, I'm back.
Can you hear me now, Rip?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear
Amazing.
me, Rip?
Yep. Oh my gosh, we did it.
Oh
You
my
did it,
god.
fam.
Okay, no one click anything, no one touch anything. Don't breathe on anything. Are we ready to begin?
Let
Let's
me
do
just
this.
explain the donation parameters for our viewers who are joining us. So here's how the game works if you're a viewer. If you want to just chill and watch the game, you should do that. If you want to mess with us, you can donate to Free Reign Theater. We are currently raising money for their 2025 production of Hamlet. Free Reign Theater is a nonprofit based in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and they do lots of Shakespeare. They do really cool stage combat. They also have a whole education wing where they take classical theater to local schools, which is obviously a passion of mine. I'm a high school teacher. So we are helping fund their production of Hamlet. So if you want to give a player a clue token, then make any donation amount that is even and put a player username. So you could say RIP and donate $2, or you could donate $22, and that would get RIP a clue token. If you want to do a treasure token, then just donate an odd amount. So you could say unfinished, $1 or $31. Any odd amount will work. It doesn't have to be a big number. It doesn't have to be a small number. It just has to be an odd number. And if you want to really cause some chaos, you can donate exactly $50 to wheel us, which means we will have to discard whatever's in our hands and we all draw 7 new cards. And then if you make a donation of $75 or more, we will start playing, we will start jumping from plane to plane, basically. So that will be chaotic because those are rules that affect the whole table and we won't be able to get rid of them unless somebody else makes a massive donation. So it'd be cool if we all got to the goat plane and just made goats on our upkeep, but that may be too much to ask for. Wow. Okay.
Is there a Shakespearean play with a goat?
No, I just think that plane is funny.
Oh, okay, valid.
Shakespeare is the goat. I mean, if you're asking. Sorry, I'm
All
mulliganing
right.
again because my lands are hiding. I'll get some lands eventually. Especially big thank you to the theater fans who are like, they're here for the theater, but they've never ever witnessed Magic the Gathering, and they're like, what am I watching? What is going on here? Big ups to those people.
Kiki, I've got to say, the couple of interviews that you've done with the troupe has been really cool. And I like the whole, like, I like how they're going to be presenting Hamlet.
Yeah, the director's name is David Hensley, and he's got some really thoughtful concepts for this that I think are going to make Hamlet feel really, really current. So I feel good about supporting the production. All right, so I have bottomed a card, and I'm ready to go. So take it away, Bigger Gayer.
All right, we're gonna draw for turn. We're gonna play ourselves a mountain. We're gonna tap that mountain for a skull clamp, and then I'm gonna pass to Lot.
Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and draw.
Sorry to interrupt you. Bigger Gayer has
Oh,
won
my
a clue
gosh.
token already.
Woo!
Amazing.
Gosh, fan favorite.
He's going to run away with this one.
Oh my god! Thank you so much for the donation.
And Casper the Ghost was asking, how do I see donations? I'm currently here with a liaison from Free Reign Theater who is watching the Free Reign PayPal and dropping index cards on my playmat as we go.
So what I'm hearing is that we need to go ahead and donate for ourselves here, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Monarch. I got a clue out the gate.
Well, it sounds like you're starting in the lead. I'm going to play a mountain, and I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to give you a curse.
Oh no!
Curse of opulence. So everybody here, we are enchanting BiggerGayerMagic. Anybody who attacks BiggerGayer will get a gold token, and it will generate one for me each time. But it's a way to level our playing field just a bit. You have been cursed with opulence as you have started out so wealthy.
I know, it feels good. It's almost worth it.
I'm going to leave this up here to indicate that it's on BiggerGayer.
Awesome.
And then I will pass to Kiki.
Okay, cool. I will draw for turn. Thank you, everyone. All right, and just remember, I appreciate the coins and gifts on TikTok, but if you want to change the game, the donations have to go to the Free Reign Theater PayPal. So go to freereigntheater.com if you want your donations to change the game. Okay, I am going to just play an island on turn 1. Oh, that fell off the top. And I do want you to perceive this lone island as a threat, and I will pass it.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs, and I will sack it right away to search for some sort of land. Let's see. I'll grab a Sacred Foundry, and it will come into play tapped. And I will pass the turn to BiggerGayer. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap this mountain, draw a card for turn. Then I am going to lean into it and shock in this Blood Crypt going down to 38 life. Then I will sack a clue to draw a card. And then I'm going to move to my end step where the Monarch will trigger, and I'm going to draw another card. And then I have a hand size of 8, so I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard a Pyroblast and pass the turn.
Everybody stop and wheel.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what?
Wheel. So discard your hand and draw 7 new cards.
That is terrible.
Thank you guys so much for the donations. This is going so good.
7.
4, 5. And I just do want to point out, everybody, BiggerGayer is the one that is playing poison counters. So is BiggerGayer the one that you guys want to be supporting? I'm just saying.
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm bigger and gayer than all of them. You should support me.
All right. So real quick, the wheel happened at the end of his turn, correct?
Correct.
Just want to make sure I know where we're back in, as that completely, smacked a train into our way. Well, unfortunately, that wheeled away a bunch of my land, so I will have to pass.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Oh, no, guys.
Oh, no.
Lot needs another wheel, guys. Help Lot out with a wheel.
We need another. I really want to keep my hand, though, you guys. I really want to keep this hand.
All right, I'm drawing for turn.
I've got a discard, so I will get rid of that.
I am going to play this Obscura Storefront. I'm going to sack it. I'm going to gain a life, and I'm going to fish out another island from my deck and pass the turn.
Okay. No, they're trying to wheel snipe me, so untap.
I got a treasure token, everybody.
Woo!
Woo! I'm feeling a little left out, but that's fine. That's fine. Draw for turn. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand. Sack the Flooded Strand to grab hopefully something really quick. Oh, there is a Triumph in this deck. Shoot. I forgot. Oh, yeah. So I will grab this Scrubland because I'm fancy. And then I got plays because of that wheel. So whoever sent that wheel, thank you so much.
Oh, no.
Because we are gonna. This is This is gonna be fun, guys. Okay, tap. So they gave me a soul ring. Tap the soul ring. They gave me a talisman of conviction. Macbeth is very, I felt that fit pretty well. And then I'll tap 2 to play. What do I want to play? Oh, Altar of Dementia. And then I will pass the turn.
We're gonna untap. We're gonna draw.
My God.
There we go.
Hey guys, so we should. Hey chat, you guys should all donate to Free Reign Theater, and wheel away Rip's hand because he put out a combo piece.
Oh no, I'd love that now.
He just crapped his whole hand out. What are you talking about? It's on his
Yeah,
board now.
I like that. Bigger Gary knows what's up. Wheel the whole thing.
I'm gonna play my own Soul Ring, and then at my end step, the Monarch's gonna trigger, and I'm gonna draw myself a card, and we're gonna pass to Lot.
Somebody, we need an attacker here.
Someone get Lot some treasure. Someone get Lot some treasure.
Lot needs treasure.
I am unfortunately, again, gotta throw something away because again I got nothing.
Oh no.
Man.
This is.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna untap. This is as chaotic as I was hoping. Okay, but I do feel bad that this has happened to you. All right, I'm gonna bring in Port Town. Thank you for the follow. It's gonna come in untapped with a plains. Woo. Oh my God! I got this plains out of my hand, and it's time to wheel. So I'm gonna discard the cards I was about to play. I was really excited about the Suture Priest, you guys.
Oh,
discard,
thank you, guys.
Draw 7, and I'm still in my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is crazy. Chat might just deck us,
deck
guys.
herself.
What happens if chat just decks us?
But good thing I put that cheaty Thassus Oracle in my deck.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Here's what I can do. All right. I'm going to. This fell out of my hand from before, because that's not supposed. That was the one I was showing that I had in order to play my Port Town untapped. That's not supposed to be there. Yep. All right. Thank you for the follow. All right. I'm going to tap my Port Town and an island for the Keening Apparition. I have a body on the board. Beware. And I'm tapping 1 to get a Traveler's Amulet out. And I will go ahead and crack my treasure to sacrifice the Traveler's Amulet to look for a basic land and put it in my hand, and I will pass.
Okay. We're going to untap, draw. I will play this Luxury Suite since it'll come in untapped since we have 2 or more opponents, and I get the honor of tapping 5 mana. Let's do this right so I don't take damage to cast the first Shakespeare card, Macbeth, Sleepless Sovereign, Vigilance Death Touch, lots of text. But at the beginning of the end step, if Macbeth is the only card untapped, I will mill X, where X is Macbeth's power. Whenever a creature is milled this way, it deals 1 damage to any target. I will then move to my end step and mill 5 cards.
Oh God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I milled a creature, a Vile Entomber. I will deal 1 damage to Bigger Gayer.
Thank you.
Because I wanted that commander that you're using, so we have some beef.
Oh.
Okay.
That is.
I'm here for the beef.
When Rip was trying to pick a commander, he's like, "Ooh, I want that one." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm playing that one." He's like, "Oh."
I literally
I'll
picked everybody's.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. Pass.
All right, we are going to untap and draw. We are going to play ourselves a little tapped land. Then we will tap out for a total of 5.
Real quick, point of order.
Yeah.
Correction.
Rip, are you now the Monarch?
Well, What's is Monarch just damage or combat damage?
Oh,
Combat damage.
Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, I get a clue.
Yep.
We're going to tap in for a total of 4. Play this Panharmonicon to double my ETB triggers.
Gross.
And then at my end step, the Monarch will trigger, and I will draw myself a card and pass.
Got my little clue token here.
But he needs 2
All right.
mana to crack it.
Well, I have a second mana because
Okay,
of the
good.
wheel,
Okay, good.
so I'm good with that at the moment. I will tap 2, and I'm actually going to play a creature, Ganassi Enforcers. It is a 1/3 with Myriad, meaning that whenever I attack somebody, I attack everybody because I get to create 2 tokens of it that are attacking the other players, and he can pump. But with that, I will go ahead and pass.
All right. I will untap. Okay. All right. Okay, this is thank you so much for the follow, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and play the Sea of Clouds. It comes in untapped because I'm fighting so many people at the moment. I will then tap 3. 1, 2, 3. For a Geist of Saint Traft. Hexproof, whenever it attacks, I make a 4/4 angel that also attacks. That gets exiled at the end of combat. Okay, let's see. Do you have any creatures out at the moment, BiggerGayer?
I sure don't.
Okay, well, I'm going to bonk you for 2 with this Keening Apparition.
I receive bonk for 2 and lose the Monarch.
Also, Cheeky, you get some gold for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I do get some gold.
Because
just
he
gonna
is
use a
so
treasure.
opulent, you have gold.
Hey, thanks for the gold lot. All right, I will then move to, I may be able to do something else. Can I do something else? Oh, no, I can't do something else. I will move to end step and draw for Monarch and pass turn.
Okay, love that. Untap, draw. Oof, we got some fire. These wheels are doing me so much justice right now. I'm gonna play an Ancient Tomb. I will move to combat, and Cheeky, I need the Monarch, so I'm going to attack you with a 5/4 Vigilance Death Touch.
Okay, I guess I'm taking 5 commander damage. What have I done?
The Vigilance Death Touch is mean.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
So, let me think what I want to do now. Got some ideas. We got some thoughts. Okay, let's think here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do everything I want to do, unfortunately. So we are going to go black. Well, we're going to tap. We're going to play Dark Ritual. For 3 black mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will cast a Massacre Worm. All creatures get -2/-2. Whenever a creature your opponent controls is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, that player loses 2 life.
10 out of 10.
Alrighty.
Before I throw my creatures away, do you have any enchantments over there, Rip?
I do not.
I do have 1 enchantment, if that can help.
No, but I like that one. RipPullRepeat, as much as I disagree with this decision, chat has given you a treasure token.
Thank you, chat. That is the correct decision, and I appreciate that.
Lot gets a treasure token.
I don't agree with that.
BiggerGayer gets a treasure token.
Thank you.
Oh, and
Okay,
I get a
those all could've
treasure
went.
token. And our
Everybody.
creatures die. Our creatures
Thank you,
die.
everybody.
And then I will, in my second main, sacrifice Massacre Worm to the Altar of Dementia to mill BiggerGayer for 6 cards.
Okay.
Chat, I think we need help taking down Rip.
No. Let's all just relax. Keep donating to Rip. Adding more. I got tons of crazy creatures to play. Play a tap for 2. I'll play a Talisman of Hierarchy. And then I will move to end step and mill. And since Massacre Worm was in play, It is actually, I'm only going to mill 3 cards because it is a 3/2 at the moment. 1, 2, 3. No creatures, just a land, perpetual timepiece, and a buried alive. And then that's my end step. Pass the turn.
All right, we're gonna untap, draw for turn.
Chat asked, Bridget Connell in the chat says, "What do we donate to give Rip a speeding ticket?" And that is
You
an
guys
oversight.
only have yourselves to blame.
Yeah, that is an oversight on my part for not building that into the evening. So
You
anyway,
should have slowed me down. You should have had a donation to slow me down. People love to slow me down.
Chat, we need help. Rip is bullying smaller creators. I'm gonna play this tap land.
I need to clip that.
Yeah, we can edit that out. I'm going to tap for blue, red, and black off this land. And I'm going to attempt to cast Mercutio, who talks of nothing. Here he is. He's the boy. He has an ETB trigger. But because I have the Panharmonicon, I make 2 little fairies instead of 1.
I apologize. I was the monarch, so I will draw a card.
Whoop.
Oh, okay. Chat has resorted to wheeling us in the hopes that
That is
Rip gets
amazing,
unlucky.
chat.
So everybody stop what you're doing, discard, and draw 7 new cards.
1.
Rad. I love a free wheel in the middle of my turn. This is amazing. Let me pull out a dice. Actually, here we go. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Here are my 2 fairies. I'm going to take a moment to look at my fresh hand of 7, a crisp 7 cards here. I'm going to take a little looky-loo in my graveyard. And I am going to... I'm going to tap this Blood Crypt and this Soul Ring. And I'm going to attempt, that's the card from a graveyard. We're going to play the card from our hand. It's called Victimize. It says choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard, sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. I'm going to sacrifice one of these little fairy rogues, and I'm going to pull out Spark Double and Saheeli.
Oh my! Thanks.
Yeah. So Spark Double is going to enter tapped, but it's going to enter as a copy of Mercutio.
Just as in response to the entering, so I'm going to path to exile your Mercutio.
That's very smart because he doesn't die and give us poison counters.
Yep, he gets exiled. You get a land though, tapped.
Okay. Mercutio costs 5. Do I get these ETB triggers?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Rad. Fair and balanced. All right. So I am up to 3 fairies. I am going to... Oh, also Saheeli is also tapped. And I am going to find myself an island, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, drawer. I actually have the ability to play another land. Thank you for the wheels to put things into my hand and then immediately flush them down to the toilet.
Oh, we get a treasure token for BiggerGayerMagic.
Woo! I am opulent.
BiggerGayer, do you have anything untapped currently?
Yeah, I got 3 untapped flying 1/1s.
3 untapped flying 1/1s.
And that's a threat.
Okay. They are a threat. I'm going to go ahead and tap 2. And I'm going to play... Actually, I'll tap 3, and I will put out Iago, Reluctant Informer. When he enters the battlefield, I get to draw 2 cards. So go ahead and do that. Because I do not have Othello on the battlefield, I get to transform him.
Ooh.
To his other side, which he has Skulk. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature or an artifact. And 1 black, sacrifice a creature or an artifact, draw, Scry 2, draw a card. And then because I need to get some stuff out of my hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because of the last 2 draws, I am going to crack 2 of my treasure golds. And I'm going to make one of them, let's do 1 black, 1 red. And I'm going to put out Jury Master of the...
Oh, no.
Remember? So whenever I sacrifice a permanent, I get to put a 1/1 counter on him. And whenever he dies, I get to deal damage equal to his power to any target. And with that, I will pass my turn and discard that.
I don't know what I was thinking, letting you all play Aristocrats Commanders while I'm sitting here in Azorius. This is real dumb. Help me, I'm scared. Who's currently the Monarch?
What? No. What? No.
Who's the Monarch right now?
Rip.
Oh, okay.
I am. All is as it should be.
Rip?
Okay. What is this? What? Why are y'all giving Rip?
There we go.
tokens?
Thank you,
Oh my
chat.
gosh.
Thank
Traitors.
I deserve this.
Got it.
At
Ow.
2.
I deserve
Chat.
this.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm playing this Plains
Oh, no.
and scolding you.
You guys are
severely.
in for an awesome turn.
Okay, I'm going to tap a island to play a Soul Ring. This is the Sheldon Soul Ring, and it has a quote from Henry V on it. From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. Except for Rip. All right, I'm going to... What do I want to do now? Let's see. You know, nothing's died this turn, but I think I want to just try to get this out before I die. So I'm going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5 to play my own really cool Shakespeare commander, Richmond, Blessed by the Slain. Okay, and then I will tap 1 for a Wayfarer's Bauble. And I will pass.
Here we go, chat. All that hard work is going to pay off.
We're about to get boomed.
Oh my god.
We're going to play a command tower. And then you guys are going to see some fun cards. So that's the best part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 2 damage. 5, 6, 7. We're going to play Shadow Grange Archfiend. When Shadow Grange Archfiend enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control.
Wow.
I gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures sacrificed this way.
Power 3.
Power 4. Cheeky, I want to thank you so much for having me on your stream tonight with your custom cards. So I'm going to give you a poison counter. And RipPull, you've been really cool to smaller creators, so you also get a poison counter.
I appreciate that.
I will sacrifice my Enforcer. It's 1.
Oh my god.
But because
So
I'm
I will gain
sacrificing, I
3
can
life. So that was great. Let's move to combat. And Lot, you got it. I'm gonna swing at you for 5. Death Touch Vigilance.
What's his defense?
4.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna block it.
Okay.
No first strike, correct?
No first strike.
All right. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to it, and because he died, it's dealing 2 additional damage to your commander.
Okay. In response to the damage, I am going to sack the Archfiend to mill Lot you for 8 cards.
Anything special from is there any triggers from it, or just 8
Nope.
cards?
Just 8 cards from the Altar of Dementia.
7, 8. Well.
And then in response, before damage is dealt, I'm going to sacrifice my commander to mill you another 5 cards.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We got him off.
Woo! Good job, Lon.
I am going to tap 2 to play a Priest of Fell Rites, which has me tap, pay 3 life, sacrifice. I can return target creature from my graveyard to the battlefield, and it has Unearth.
Oh God.
Where's your commander?
He's dead.
Is he in the graveyard or the command
In the
zone?
graveyard.
Command zone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'll cast him next turn. Don't worry, chat's gonna pull me out of this, and then I will end the turn.
All right, I'm going to untap and draw for turn. I am going to play myself a swamp as my land this turn, and then I'm going to attempt to cast Mercutio for the second time for 5 mana. Do we have a response for Mercutio? Rad.
I'll let you do it.
Thanks, Cheeky. We're going to get ourselves 2 more fairies for a total of 5 fairies. Then,
I'm looking to see what I've all discarded. So that is how much you just got me out for all the wheels and all that.
hey, Lot, you got real good taste wanting to play Mercutio. So I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to attempt to metamorphic alteration your guy who can recur stuff and make him Mercutio.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, have a Mercutio, and not whatever's in your graveyard, please.
That's a bummer. Now you get this cool kind of Macbeth sleeves that I got.
Fitting. All right. Then, what I would like to do is I'm going to tap this for a blue and 1 treasure for a red. And I would like to activate Saheeli, and she says, create a token that's a copy of another target creature or artifact you control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste, sacrificing at the beginning of its next end step. So we're going to make ourselves a Mercutio.
Okay. So does it take away legendary?
No, it's going to die immediately.
Okay. So you're gonna go straight. Okay, that's sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, so thank you so much, Cheeky and Rip, for I have chosen you. Please gain your second poison counters.
Oh my God. This is
Aw.
so silly. This is goofy.
I wanted to draw a poison counter.
Oh, I'll pick you next, Lot. Okay. Next, we're not going to swing. We're going to look at our hand one more time, just to be sure, and tap for 1, using this swamp to clamp one of our fairies to draw 2 cards.
Oh my God.
Then we have a total of 7 cards in our hand. Perfect time for a wheel chat if you want to help out Free Reign Theater. We're going to pass.
Yep. $50 to
Oh,
wheel
that's
all
good.
of us. And one thing that hasn't been done yet, $75 to start putting us on different planes and imposing rules over the whole table.
All right. So with that, I draw Smoldering Marsh. Enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands. All of the stuff are basic lands at the moment. I think I want to become the Monarch. What do you have over there, Rip?
What is Mercutio, bigger gayer? How big is he?
He's a 3-1 with first strike.
I have a 3/1 first strike.
All right. I have a Skulk creature. So I'm
Dang it.
moving to attack. And I'm going to attack you. So I will become the Monarch. You take 1 commander damage.
Oh no, but when you hit him, he has to sacrifice it.
And you have to sacrifice it. So I'm assuming I'm also getting a poison counter.
Oh man.
Yes, you will. Yeah, I'll give you a poison counter, and then it will be it has Unearth. So just so you guys know, the priest can now do its priestly duties.
Lot, do you want to give someone else a poison counter? You can hit 2. You can give me 1.
Bigger
Well, no,
Gear, you have a clue
it's
token now,
Ripple.
Bigger Gear.
Oh, rad. Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat, so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it.
So
Oh, and I got a treasure token. Thank you, guys.
What is happening, chat?
and guys,
Chat, you are
I want
correct.
you guys all to donate to me, please. And for that, I'm going to, in second main phase, put out a let's go ahead and maybe see if I can get something out here that's going to help me out. So I'm going to have a Harsh Mentor. So if they activate any ability of an artifact, creature, or land that's not a mana ability, they'll take 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
See if we can go a little dark on this, and then I will replenish a board with a Zulaport Cutthroat. So whenever he dies or a creature I control dies, I get to drain everybody for 1, and I gain 1.
Oof. All right.
And then I'm going to end my turn and draw the card because I am the Monarch.
All right. I will untap. I need a plan. I need a plan. Okay. Drawing for turn. That's not a plan. Okay. Bigger Gayer, help me understand what is going on your board. So I see Saheeli.
Yeah, so Saheeli will make copies of Mercutio that instantly die.
What is that
I
tiny
have this
hand?
Panharmonic.
What is
What?
that tiny hand?
I broke it out just for this stream. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's just a little rubber hand I got off TikTok Shop. I put it on the end of my dry erase for my infinity tokens. Yeah, so I got Saheeli who can make Mercutios. I got Panharmonicon who can double the ETB triggers. I got a Clue. Thank you, chat. I got a Treasure. Thank you, chat. And I got the Clamp and a Soul Ring and a Curse of Opulence. So if you attack me, you get yourself a treasure.
I'm not going to attack you because I don't have a single creature on my board. However, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna tap a Soul Ring and an island. I'm going to play Reality Acid on Saheeli.
What does that do?
So she's enchanted, vanishing 3. So on my upkeep, I can remove a time counter from it. And then when the last one is removed, you have to sacrifice Saheeli.
Okay.
When the time counter is removed, I sacrifice Reality Acid. And it says, when Reality Acid leaves the battlefield, enchanted permanent's controller sacrifices it. So you have 3 turns left with Saheeli. Unless I tap 5 to play Abdel Adrian, Gorian's Ward, who enters the battlefield, and I can exile any number of other non-land permanents I control until he leaves the battlefield. So I'm going to exile Reality Acid. So when
At
it leaves
2
the
cheeky?
battlefield. Oh, yes. Oh, you poisoned me twice.
Saheeli has been removed.
She's super dead. And I'm going to make a 1/1 white soldier creature token to put in its place. We've got some donations. We have treasure token for Lot, treasure token for me, and a treasure token for Bigger Gayer.
Thank you, guys.
Just for that, chat, the table is going to deserve what I'm going to do on my turn.
Oh,
I don't feel
no.
bad anymore.
Thank you, chat, for that second treasure that I may produce 2 blue mana instantly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to chill with my soldier token. And I will pass turn.
Okay. Matt, Bigger Gayer, I hope you don't have the counter.
We'll have to see.
Yes, we will. We're all in. So I'm going to play a Mana Confluence for my land this turn. I am going to tap 3 black mana and then take 2 damage. So 2, 4, 6, and then 8. And I will cast Entreat the Dead, returning 4 creatures from my graveyard to the battlefield.
I am going to be the Azorius player. You weren't worried about me, were you, Rip? You were worried about Bigger Gayer, but I cracked 2 treasures and I Dovin's veto the spell.
Yes.
Chat, I need 3 treasures.
He's like 3 treasures. Stat.
That's my turn. Pass.
Oh man, I kind of feel bad now. Okay.
I don't feel bad. I cast my commander. I was real excited about it, and then Rip immediately cast a Massacre Worm. Okay.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna start by clamping one of my fairies, going to 5 fairies.
Hold up. That's an activated ability, correct?
Wait,
You take 2
everybody.
damage.
Everybody pause.
Yeah, so I'm going to lose 2 life.
Everybody stop. We have a plane shift.
Oh, no.
Where are we going? Where are we shifting?
I'm going to open the plane shift app on my phone here.
Oh, I hope it's Lorwyn. So many goats.
Plane chase.
All the goats.
Plane chase.
It just mandatory starts at goat.
Anywhere but somewhere from Doctor
New
Who.
game. Llanowar. All creatures have tap. Add 2 green mana.
Oh no!
Oh, my God.
I don't like that.
Until further notice.
Hey, Lot, I need to know exactly how you hurt me with activated abilities, please.
Harsh Mentor. He's a 2/2.
It's a creature?
Yes.
Okay. How big?
He is a 2/2.
All right.
This guy right here.
Cool.
Thank you so much for that donation. That is definitely helping this theater company, everybody.
So I paid the 2 life for Lot's stack, and then it didn't matter, so now I'm going to draw the 2 cards off the Skull Clamp.
Cool.
My land this turn is Command Tower.
Sorry.
As we all burn down together.
Sorry, I was a little bit distracted, and I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Does the Harsh Mentor punish BiggerGayer for the Skull Clamp equip ability?
Yes,
Yes.
it is an activated ability of an artifact, creature, or land that's not a mana ability.
Okay.
So
And,
Thespian Sage copying another land, sacrificing the bauble, things like that.
and did y'all do that and I missed it because I was excited about
Yeah, I paid
playing?
2 life.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
We're cool.
Mhm.
I'm so glad this is getting so much engagement. This is going so
Hey,
good.
RipPullRepeat, you get a clue token.
I don't need that.
Too bad.
Oh, well, don't be rude to chat. They're being generous to you. They're never going to give you
Everybody
anything
should have
ever
had
No,
again.
Chad didn't give me 3 more treasures to save my turn. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it.
We are going to tap for a total of 3. We're going to retain 1 black mana. So black, and 1. I would like to sudden spoil you until end of turn. Creatures target player control lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 0/2.
Okay, perfectly fine.
Cool. Next, I am going to clamp Mercutio. So he dies. And Cheeky and Lot, I would like to give you 1 more poison counter each.
Oh, God, I'm up to 3.
Then I'm going to cast this here on Earth. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield.
Okay.
Surprise! It's Mercutio again. We're going to make 2 more fairies. 2 of the fairies are summoning sick.
Yep.
Then I'm going to... we are going to crack one of our treasures, going to 1 treasure, and I'm going to cast a Malakir Rebirth on Mercutio. Choose target creature. You lose 2 life, so I go to 31. Until end of turn, that creature gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control.
Hold up. BiggerGayer, it's not updating in Spell Table. Are you updating on Spell Table?
I'm on 31 life on Spell Table.
Yeah, it's showing.
Okay, it's not showing on my side. That's why.
Oh, weird.
Okay. I'm at 31.
I'm expecting to get hit so that you become the Monarch again.
No, I'm good. I have other ways to draw cards. So we're going to pay 1, and we're going to clamp Mercutio. This time, he's going to come right back because of that instant I cast on him. Cheeky, please receive your 4th poison counter. And
I'm 6 away from dying.
Please receive your 3rd poison counter. And when Mercutio enters, we go up to 9 fairies.
Who was your second target to that BiggerGayer?
It was Rip and Cheeky.
Got it.
Then I'm going to move to combat, and I am going to send 5 fairies at Rip, please. Going down to 4. Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Oh, man.
Then, all right. Rip, did you kill any of them?
I don't have any creatures.
Rad. Okay, as it should be. We're gonna pass.
Macbeth is a solo guy. They all go to the dementia altar.
Yeah. Well, if he didn't sacrifice all his friends, maybe he'd have some more.
Really quickly on your end step, I'm gonna take 2 damage, and I'm going to use 2 treasures to crack my Wayfarer's Bauble.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw, and all my guys are back to being their normal, fun-loving selves. Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and put down planes. I would, at this point, try and pop out my commander, but I feel like this would be a little bit better. Could I have everybody please put something aside to mark down that Alexios is on the field? Alexios is a 4/4 trampler. At the beginning, or he attacks each combat if able, and he can't be sacrificed and can't attack me specifically. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains him, untaps him, puts a 1/1 counter on him. He gains haste until the end of turn. So I am giving, basically at the beginning of your upkeep, everybody will gain him as a beat stick for everybody else.
And what's his power toughness again?
He is currently a 4/4 trampler.
4/4 trampler.
And you can't sacrifice him, huh?
Yeah, he cannot sacrifice him. I can't even sacrifice him for
Very fat. That's a very interesting mechanic. Okay.
He actually came out in the Assassin's Creed set.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't buy anything from that set, so this is great.
All right. So with that, because everybody's getting a little chummy, and I'm gonna poke a couple of bears here by giving everybody the beat stick. I'm actually not going to attack or do anything fun like that. So I'm just gonna sit with my little board here, protecting myself, and I'm going to pass turn to Cheeky. Because I'm the monarch, I will draw my card.
Amazing.
And Cheeky, you now get Alexios.
I get Alexios.
He is now a 5/5 because he gets a 1/1 count.
Thank you for the follow, everybody. Okay. Cool. I see no downsides to this arrangement. When have gifts and commander ever been bad for other players? I can't think of a single time. I'm drawing for turn.
There's only upside for you right now.
Oh, man. Okay. This is actually not bad. I'm going to play a land for turn. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, the funny thing is I have to pay 2 extra for my commander because Rip made me sacrifice it the first time I cast it. So
is that a thing?
Yeah, so it costs 5, but now it costs 7 because of RipPullRepeat.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's right.
Yeah. So here is Richmond, blessed by the slain. Okay. He's coming in from my command zone. Let's see here. What do you have as far as blockers right now, BiggerGayerMagic?
I got 4 little flying fairies and a 3/1 with first strike.
Yeah. I hate that Mercutio's there.
Hello.
Man, I don't want you to give me another poison counter.
You only have 4. It's probably fine.
Is Othello out right now?
Othello is not out right now.
Okay, you're at the highest life total unfinished, so I'm going to send Alexios.
You cannot swing at me.
I can't?
He specifically says you can't swing at your owner, at its owner.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to send this. I'm just going to do it. You know what? I'm going to do it because I'm mad. I'm sending 4/4 Alexios, 4/4 Abdel Adrian at BiggerGayerMagic, and I'm sending a 1/1 soldier at RipPullRepeat.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Does Abdel have trample or something?
No.
Okay, I will block him with a singular fairy.
All right.
Going to 3 untapped fairies.
Yep. Bridget said, not Cheeky crying at the cards she made. Oh, no, that's exactly what's happening. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
And with
Okay.
that, pass Alexios.
Oh, and am I the monarch yet? No.
No.
Oh.
I'm the monarch still.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye, bye, Alexios. He's now a 6/6, right?
He is now a 6/6 for Rip. I give gifts.
So I have a 6/6 Alexios.
Yes, he is a trample, must attack each turn. You cannot sacrifice him.
It's real convenient, isn't it? Okay.
While you're thinking, I just want to give a little update. Chat has raised $355 for free theater
Heck
companies
yeah!
production of Hamlet. We are still going strong. So thank you so much, chat.
Thank you, chat. When do I give up control of Alexios?
At the beginning of the next player's turn.
Thank you.
And just remember, all of your creatures have tapped to add 2 green mana.
You can drop him down if you don't want to attack with him.
Yeah, I do want to attack with him though. I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Okay, let's start out by hurting myself for sure. Ancient Tomb, 1/2. 3, 4, 5 mana. I'm going to unearth Priest of Fell Rights. Everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
I can't stop you.
No, thank you. That is good to know. And then I am going to 1/2 for a Soul Ring. Red. Ping myself for 2 for white. And I will cast Aurelia, the War Leader. Flying Vigilance Haste. Whenever Aurelia, the War Leader, attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, I have an additional combat phase. So, I will move to combat. Lot, I'm going to swing at you with a 3/4 in the air and a 6. I can't do a 6. I'll do cheeky. You get the Alexios, a 6/6 Alexios.
Okay.
I have no flyers to block, so I will take the 3 in the air.
Okay.
Down to 28.
Then, okay, and then I will untap and have my additional attack phase, and I will do the exact same attacks.
Okay.
All right. And just so you know, that means that you are now the monarch.
Yay!
I will get rid of my
Yay!
crown.
And then
Down to 22.
I will move to. Oh, anything? We're good.
Yep.
I will move to second main, and I will tap to play and lose 3 life, and I will unearth, and then I'll use its ability to return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield, and I am going to return Massacre Worm. -2/-2 to all battlefield. For every creature you lose 2 life.
Real quick, you should lose 2 life from Harsh Mentor. Did you already take that into account from the activated ability of the creature?
No, but I will.
All right. But that means that Harsh Mentor is now off the battlefield, as well as Zulaport Cutthroat.
And you will lose 4 life.
But everybody else loses 2 additional life, and I gain 2 additional life.
I lose.
BiggerGayer, you're going to take a whopping.
I go to 11.
Oh. I lose 2 life
Rip,
from my.
cheeky, please accept 1 poison counter.
Aw. Why me?
Because
Hey,
you invited me here. Thank you so much.
Aw, you're welcome. It's been great. As I'm formulating ways to kill you.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then
I love us.
I will end my turn giving Alexios back to Cheeky.
Actually, it goes to the next player at the
Oh,
beginning.
it just goes to the next player. So bigger gayer, you get Alexios.
Yeah, and he's a 7/7 with trample. We're gonna untap and draw for turn.
Going for which side he's pointed, because there we go.
We are gonna move to combat, and we're gonna swing the 7/7 trample Alexios at RipPullRepeat.
Does it have? It has trample.
Sure do.
I will block with my Massacre Worm, and then before damage is dealt, I'll sack it to the Ultra Dementia to mill lot for 6 more cards.
All right.
Oh man, he's
Let's see what's going back into the graveyard. 1, 2. Well, you just got rid of the Mines of Moria. Oh no! And my favorite Twilight Drover.
Sorry, I gotta count mana quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Second main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attempt to cast this here Mnemonic Wall.
Okay.
When Mnemonic Wall enters the battlefield, you may return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. I'm gonna try to return this here Season of Weaving to my hand. Anybody got a response for the Mnemonic Wall?
Yeah, you're good.
I don't.
You're good.
And then we're going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our treasure. Thank you, chat, so much for the treasure. That's going to allow me to cast the Season of Weaving. And I'm going to pick, for my pause, I'm going to pick return each non-land, non-token permanent to its owner's hand. And I'm also going to choose an artifact or creature you control, create a token copy of it. I'm going to make a copy of Mnemonic Wall.
Mm.
And then all our non-land, non-tokens go to our hand.
Quick question on this. Rip, you may be the one to ask.
Yeah.
This reality asset is exiled with Abdel Adrian.
It
So
won't get. It'll enter the battlefield. It'll be left.
So it's an enchant permanent. Do I go ahead and select a permanent at that point?
There won't be any permanents that you
There'll
can
be 2
select.
Mnemonic Walls.
Oh yeah, so you can select the Mnemonic Wall.
Can I also select Alexios?
Yes, you can. But I think
Okay.
it got returned to his hand.
Return to my
Yeah,
hand.
because Alexios is the thing. It's not a copy or a token. It's in Lot's hand.
Yep.
Oh,
I am
okay.
going.
I'll
I
do
am
a
going to-
Mnemonic Wall.
I will sack 2 treasures to draw with my clue token.
That's smart.
My
and then
Mnemonic
I'll-
Wall trigger will pick up a... I think I'm going to pick up this Arenicus's Vile Duplication. It makes a token of target creature you
Everybody
control.
Stop what you're doing.
No!
No.
Discard your hand and draw 7.
Because Iago was in my hand and he's being discarded, I'm choosing to return him to the command zone.
Yep, same with Richmond. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's wild.
Thank you, guys. I love that they always wheel on my turn. Makes me feel good, guys. Thank you so much for all the engagement.
All right.
So then we're going to return this Arenicus's Vile Duplication. We're going to move to our end step, and we're going to discard a land for hand size and pass a lot.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and untap Upkeep Drawer. Just because I don't want to lose the opportunity to put this onto the battlefield, I'm going to go ahead and play a Sunscorched Divide, which allows me to basically do a mana change for Boros.
Thank you for the wheel chat. I've stopped.
That was fun. I love looking at a fresh hand and you're like, what do I need to do now?
Yeah, it's a whole new game.
Well, because in honor of RipPull saying in an earlier thing that one of his favorite things to do is to play stacks,
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay 2 for Blind Obedience. Artifacts, creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped.
All right.
Wait, so that wheel came after I returned everything to everybody's hands?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god! It sure. My soul ring. Oh no.
Oh wait, my soul ring is gone too. I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Thank you for saying
Cleared
that.
out the souls.
Great job,
and
chat.
I will also just be right. It's gone. I was like, oh, and I have my opulence back, and I'm like, nope, it's not. It's in the graveyard.
Oh,
I will go
it's
ahead and
gone.
pass the cheeky.
Oh my god. Okay, this is crazy. So what the enchanted mnemonic wall that you have is now 2 of my turns away from vanishing.
Whoopsie.
All right.
My
go
bad.
ahead, Richard.
Is it the? I assume it's the fake one, so it goes away forever. Which one did you pick?
Yes, the fake one.
Okay.
Okay. I will play an island. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana to play with. Okay. Oh man, which of these do I want to do first? Oh, okay. So you have. What is this other? Okay, I don't think I need to do that one yet. I think I know which of these 4 things I'm not going to do this turn. I can do 3 things. All right, I'm going to tap 3. For a theater-themed card, Monologue Tax. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, I get to make a treasure token. I'm then going to cast. I'm going to tap 3 for Empyrean Eagle. It has flying. Other creatures I control with flying get +1/+1.
It's tapped.
It's tapped. It sure is. I'm supposed to have a lot of ghosts, but my creatures just aren't sticking today for some reason. Sacrifice decks. All right, tapping 3 for Ether Channeler. When it enters the battlefield tapped, I get to choose one. So I'm going to make a bird, which will also enter tapped. But yeah, let's make a little bird. And I have lost track of who even is the monarch at this point.
I believe I'm still the monarch.
Rip is still
No.
not.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do anything about that, but I just would like to know. All right. I pass turn.
Okay. Just a sec. Making a quick check. Okay. Just had to make sure. I thought for a second I was playing with a banned card, but I'm not. Okay.
You wanted your revenge, so you wanted to make sure you had a mana crypt this time.
I do not. This deck didn't. I built this deck before the bans, and I didn't play any of the banned cards.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Plateau I will play for my land. And I think I am going to 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast Necromancy. And I will bring to the battlefield Noxious Gearhulk. It has Menace. When it enters the battlefield, it may destroy another target creature. If its creature is destroyed, it may gain life equal to its toughness. I will destroy your non-token mnemonic wall, gaining how much life?
5.
Needed that.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Okay, this comes into play tapped. And then I will just tap a scrub land, and I will play my second. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'll play an Esper Sentinel. Cheeky, gain your treasure.
Yep.
And then, so whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, I draw a card unless you pay X, where X is Esper Sentinel's power, which is 1. So, and then with that, I will pass my turn.
All right, we're gonna untap. We're gonna draw. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Rip. We're gonna play a swamp.
Oh no.
Rip, you've built. I can tell we vibe because we both love recursion, which is why I have to attempt to exile your graveyard with this Panoptic Scarab Swarm.
That is what.
When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. RipPullRepeat. For each artifact or land card exiled this way, I make a 1/1 flying colorless bug.
Ew.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much.
I know, right? Chat, thank you so much for all the wheels. I really appreciate it.
Oh, for each land.
For each land and artifact.
Oh my gosh, that's
Or land.
impressive.
And they're all going to enter tap chat. Chat, you did such a good
1, 2,
job getting
3,
lots so much
4,
life.
5, 6, 7,
Man.
7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Ooh.
13, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Rad.
We're
So,
gonna die
Lot,
to
you should have
bugs.
gained 20 whole life this turn.
I didn't realize that you were meta. You had the meta for my deck.
It was just the lucky draw, man. You got to have at least one
Lucky
little
4
piece
wheels.
of graveyard hate.
The lucky 4 wheels. Lucky draw.
Yeah, a lucky 4 reel. A lucky, like, 60 card graveyard.
Oh my god.
So, next, what we're going to do is we're going to tap for 4. And I wonder if you guys remember what card I returned with my...
Sorry to stop you, Bigger Gayer. Are you going to pay
Okay.
an extra 1 for the Esper Sentinel whenever you cast your first non-creature spell?
Rip, you've been so cool to me as a smaller content creator that I absolutely am going to pay the 1 for that Esper Sentinel trigger.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
Thanks. So I'm going to use that other 4 mana that I tapped. And Lot, you are also in recursion colors. So we're going to make another copy of Panoptic Scarab Swarm, and we're going to exile your graveyard now
Oh,
Oh god.
How are you making that copy?
with John Orenicus's Vile Duplication.
Okay,
Create a
so
token that's a copy of every creature you control.
that's your
2,
second
3,
spell, right? So I'm gonna
4,
get a treasure because you're monologuing again.
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $13, 14, 15, 16. You got rid of the wedding ring.
Sorry.
18, 19, 20.
wow, you
Okay.
beat my
Please gain,
graveyard.
20, please gain 21 more life, Lot.
Oh, I don't gain any life from that.
The bugs are entering.
I don't gain life for entering.
Blind
You don't? What do you gain life for?
I'm not.
On Blind
Extort
Obedience.
is what he would gain life for when he casts a spell.
Oh, you're thinking of Authority of the Consoles.
Yeah. So that much just got.
Oh, wait, does this one just say tapped?
Yeah,
Yes.
they all enter the battlefield tapped.
Oh, fuck. My bad. I am thinking of Authority of the Consoles. Sorry, guys. My mistake. I'm gonna
That's
So
now
it's
gone.
just miserable.
I'm gonna pass with my 40 bugs and my wall. Pass.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hope I draw a board wipe.
Bet you guys wish I had my Massacre Worm now, huh?
I honestly do. Yeah.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. You know what? Because I said I wanted this to happen, and I did make a thing about it, I will go ahead and put out a Rugged Prairie, but I'm going to tap it this way. So 1 for the extort cost, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to play a Prisoner's Dilemma.
Oh god. So
All right, guys.
we each lose a life
First-
from the extort, right?
Yes, you each lose a life from the extort, and I gain 1 life.
10.
You gain 3 life.
Oh, 3 life. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Now, Prisoner's Dilemma. The Prisoner's Dilemma. I need everybody to basically pull something to write on, and I need you to write either silence or snitch.
Oh god.
So silence or snitch, please. I will reveal the rest of the card once you have all chosen.
Hold on a second. Let me put this in the viewfinder so chat can see what you're torturing us with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Each opponent secretly chooses silence or snitch.
It's a Prisoner's Dilemma. So, if you
I'm
choose
ready.
silence,
Oh, okay.
hold on. So everybody, make sure write down your thing. Keep it face down.
Okay, I've got mine written.
All right. I want you all to reveal in 3, 2, 1. What do we got?
Snitches get stitches.
I'm
Silence.
angry as no snitch.
All right. So if each opponent chooses silence, everybody would take 4 damage. If each opponent chose snitch, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 8 damage to them. Otherwise, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 12 damage to each opponent who chose silence.
Goodbye, everybody.
12 damage.
I would like to thank you for all the wheels. It
That
was
great.
rad playing with you guys.
Bigger Gayer, you are ferocious. That was amazing.
Yeah, I think I did the coolest thing so far. I can't wait to see what you guys do that I'm not oppressing you.
I was just like, oh my gosh, I pulled it perfect. I needed to do that. But what I will also do is I will crack my treasure token.
That'll be gone from the that was gone from the return all.
I thought it was non-tokens.
Yeah,
you're
non-token
right.
stayed.
I
Token
apologize.
stuff stayed. Token stayed.
Yeah,
You're right.
tokens stayed. So if you had a clue or a token that you discarded because of it.
No, I used mine.
Okay. Yeah, you did burn it right as you cracked it to get the clue
Yep.
token. With that being said, I will put out Iago again. Oh no, shoot, I can't, and I just wasted it. Well, it's your turn, Cheeky. I was just like,
Alright,
wait, no,
alright.
crap. Commander tax.
Okay.
Cheeky. We need to stop this 35 life.
I was actually just going to say the same thing. So, chat, RipPullRepeat really needs some cards. So, if you want to donate any even dollar amount to Free Reign Theater Company, you can get RipPullRepeat a clue token so he can draw a card and maybe get us out of this mess.
Or even
my
better, we could wheel.
reality asset is gone because the permanent it was enchanting is gone. Okay. Drawing a card. Let's see. You've got blind obedience slowing everything down.
We do get to untap though, so I mean we do get a chance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get dogpiled. Is what I expect at this point.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me just collect information.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to tap 3 to search the Count's castle, thirst for discovery. I will draw 3 cards and then discard 2 unless I discard a basic land card.
Will you pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel?
I will not. Draw that card. I know you need it.
Thank you.
To discard 2 cards. Which one do I want? I'm actually going to discard. These are all bangers. I drew a bunch of bangers here.
Okay.
I'm going to discard
Hop off.
Planar Outburst and Felidar Guardian. Okay, let me play my land for turn. I will play a Sky Cloud Expanse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will tap 2 for a Talisman of Progress. And then I will tap 6 for an Ethereal Valkyrie. Comes untapped.
Ooh. There we go.
So when it enters the battlefield or attacks, I draw a card, then exile a card from my hand face down. It becomes foretold. Its foretell cost is its mana cost reduced by 2. So I basically exile it. It will be 2 cheaper. So I draw a card.
Very cool.
Okay. I will foretell this. I have to put something on top of this because I'm on a white playmat and I'm going to forget this is here. Oh, we've got something. Oh, we have a... Oh, 2 of these? Wow, we got 2 clues for RipPullRepeat.
There we go, chat.
That was very nice. Oh,
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
and we have a treasure token for RipPullRepeat. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
That's enough, chat. Okay, I think
Here we
Rip is
go.
out. Oh, I got one too. Treasure for me. Thank you, guys.
I have become arch enemy.
That's really nice. You just have so much life.
You can't target snitches, you know?
I am a snitch. Okay.
I know.
I have burbs. I have flying burbs. Let me do something with these burbs. I will send a 2/2 burb and a 2/3 burb over at unfinished.
So that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, and then who's monarch right now?
You are.
Oh, I am now?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to draw a card for monarch at the end of turn and pass.
At the end of your turn, I will crack a clue to draw a card. Okay. I will untap. Draw. Okay. What are we going to do? Okay. I am going to first move to attackers. I will swing at Lot for 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I do not have any way of blocking.
Oh.
And then, let's see, I will play a land for turn. Spectator seating comes in untapped because I have 2 or more opponents still. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Crack a treasure. 5. 6. 6, 7, 8. I will lose 1 life. And I will cast Archon of Cruelty into play tapped. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, I target opponent, sacrifices a creature, Planeswalker, discards a card, and loses 3 life, and I draw a card and gain 3 life. Lot, I will target you.
Hold. No.
Yes.
No.
What?
No more sacrificing things all over. I'm just getting my board back.
I'm targeting Lot, though. Or unfinished.
This time, it's every time you attack.
You can kill it afterwards. I need the life.
No.
Fine.
Disallow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm playing my foretold spell.
Okay.
How many spells have you cast this turn?
Just 1.
Okay.
Just a 1.
All right.
Okay, pass turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I don't have very much to do with this guy at the moment, but I will play a swamp. And let's go ahead and put him out. I'm going to go black, red, and I'm going to play Vagavoth, Horror of Souls. And I am not going to extort. So now I have a 4/4 flyer out on the field. Whenever an opponent loses life for the first time during each of their turns, put a 1/1 counter on it. Vagavoth, Horror of Sorrows, and then I get to draw a card. He also has Ward, pay 2 life.
Okay.
And with that, I will go ahead and pass turn.
All right. He's not in the spell table viewfinder thing. So
He actually just came out of the latest commander deck from Duskborn.
yeah.
He is the face commander of that one.
All right. Okay. I need a really good draw here. Okay. Play command tower. How much did he cost to cast?
4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very well-costed card. Holy cow.
That's
Yep.
Great
He is very
news.
nice. I like him.
Great news for me. I am going to tap 2 to bring in Skyclave Apparition tapped, and I'm going to exile him.
Okay, are you going to pay 2 life?
Yeah, I'll pay 2 life.
All right, then he is exiled. Is it exiled until he leaves the battlefield?
No.
No, it becomes a.
Yeah, so you'll get a 4/4 blue illusion creature token whenever my Skyclave apparition leaves the battlefield.
Okay, but it's completely exiled from the game.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I will now tap 3 for a Soul Herder. I should have done that first. My sequencing is awful, you guys. Bad sequencing on my part. I'm a bad Magic player. Okay.
Comes into play tapped.
Comes into play tapped. Whenever a creature is exiled, it gets a 1/1 counter. At the beginning of my end step, I can exile another target creature I control and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So I'm going to swing a 4/4 Valkyrie, a 2/2 bird. No, sorry, this is a 5/5 Valkyrie, a 2/2 bird, and a 2/3 bird at unfinished.
How much is that total?
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, and I get my little draw card and foretell trigger off of the Valkyrie.
Okay. I am
So
down to
foretell
15.
this. Okay. I will move to end step, and I will exile Ether Channeler, and bring it back. So my Soul Herder gets a +1/+1 counter, and I will get a second bird. Oh God, I know I have the token right here, and then I will draw a card for Monarch and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn.
We're in the end game now.
We sure
Yes,
are.
we are.
I'm finally doing Azorius things, so I apologize.
Okay, so we are going to
Hi, Cheeky Pete.
play the swamp for turn. Okay. We are going to move to combat. Unfinished. I'm going to attack you for 6.
What are the creatures totals that you have right now? You have Esper Sentinel and you have
A Noxious Gear Hulk with Menace.
what does that one do?
When it enters the battlefield, I may destroy another target creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, I may gain life equal to its toughness.
Okay. I mistapped what I should have done last time. So how much is that total? You said 6?
6.
I will take myself down to 9.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Crack my.
So, Cheeky, how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 2.
Okay, well, we no rest for the wicked, I guess. Am I right?
No.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast Plague Crafter. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card.
Okay, I will sacrifice a bird.
We'll discard the Noxious Gear Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Bird dies.
Okay.
And then unfinished, you discarded a card.
Yep. My Terramorphic Expanse over here.
And then I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast Victimize, choosing 2 creature cards in my graveyard.
Hold.
And I will choose Noxious Gear Hulk and Archon of Cruelty.
I'm going
and
to.
Oh, let me sack first.
Okay.
Then you can respond, and I will sack the Plague Crafter.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to respond using the Foretold card. Counterspell.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm finally getting my Azorius cards.
Okay. Will you pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel?
I will pay the 1.
Okay. Then I will.
Creatures still tap for green. Yes.
Yes, they do.
And then I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Feeding this into that, feeding into that, just to make sure. So I have 4 total here. 5, 6. And I'm going to play the Wildfire Awakener with 3 going into X. I get to create 3 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with whenever this creature becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to target player.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and I'm probably not going to become the Monarch ever again. So we're going to turn this into our little elemental guy.
All right.
1/1. We're just going to make it a little flame. That's going to be our little 1/1, and I've got 3 of them currently. Because we are currently still on that plane, I can tap them anytime I want for a mana ability, which is really nice. So please keep that in mind. I did not play my land for turn, so I will play a Reflecting Pond.
Nice.
Or Reflecting Pool. And then I will pass my turn.
All right, everyone is roasting me for playing counterspells. So my Ethereal Valkyrie has only given me counterspells to foretell, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But if you'll remember the early game, I was chucking creatures left and right. So I do feel like it's my time to, have a board state and maybe protect it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just protect my board state. Okay. Draw a card. Okay, I'm going to tap 2 for a Clarion Spirit. Getting my ghosts. Okay, and then I'm going to play my land for turn. I'm going to...
Remember, the ghost comes into play tapped.
Oh, it does. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to tap 3, one of which is a white, to play this cool new room from Duskmourn that I put in because it's a theater theme. So I'm going to put it right next to Monologue Tax. Prop room. So the prop room says that I get to untap each creature I control during each other player's untap step. And I will go ahead and pay the other side to unlock the other room to give all my creature spells Convoke.
Oh, that's cool. I need that.
So I did cast my second spell each turn, so I will create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. It's the first ghost token I've made this whole game. I have not been very on brand.
Will you pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel?
I have been guilted for counterspelling you twice, so I will let you draw your card.
And it didn't do anything.
Okay. Well, maybe it got something out of the way, so your next draw will be straight fire, my dude. Spirit enters tapped from the Clarion Spirit. Okay, moving to combat. What do I have here? So you're tapped, so I gotta do 7 damage that way. See if I can do this. 2, 3, 4. I can't do that, so I've got to pick one of you, I think. All right, unfinished. You've got a 5/5, a 2/2, and a 2/3 again headed your way in the air.
Is there anything else going over to Rip?
No, I'm leaving up blockers. But I am going to go ahead and do my Valkyrie trigger.
Real quick, your Valkyrie, I am going to Dire Tactics it, which means that it is going to get exiled.
Okay.
I control a human, so I don't lose life equal to its toughness.
Okay. I do get to do its foretell trigger because it was on the attack. So, but it will get exiled. So I no longer have that 4/4. Okay.
You do get the foretell.
Yep. So that is there.
Does the spell gain foretell, or does it have foretell for as long as it's the ancient battlefield?
It becomes foretold.
Ah, okay.
So it's locked in. So then it's just 4 in the air.
Okay. With that, you've got a 2/2 for both of them.
2/2 and a 2/3 in the air.
You know what? I'm gonna tap all 3 of these.
Do they have haste as well?
What?
Oh, right. Sorry. The convoke. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Brain. No, I will take the 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Okay. After combat, I will tap 3 to play my foretold card, which is Conjurer's Closet.
Holy cow.
So I will exile target creature I control and then return it to the battlefield under my control. So I'm going to resolve these 2 triggers. So I will first exile the Ether Channeler. Comes back in tapped. I will actually draw a card with this. Then I'm going to do the Soul Herder, so that gets a +1/+1 counter. And then at the beginning of my end step, I may exile another target creature. So I will do the Ether Channeler again, and I will get another bird. Now, did you exile my Ethereal Valkyrie?
Yes.
Okay, so this Soul Herder should have another counter on it. Okay. I pass. Oh, wait, I draw from Monarch?
Yep.
And then I pass for turn.
At the end of your turn, I will take a damage and draw with my clue from chat using all of their resources that they gave me. Untap.
So will I.
Oop.
That's it.
What did that? Oh, the room, I would assume.
Yeah, the
Yep.
prop
Yep.
room.
That's- We're gonna play an Urborg. Everyone gets swamps.
All right.
Okay. Let's do. Oh, that's great, actually. Okay. Urborg was smart. I'm a smart Magic player. Okay. We are going to swamp, red, and cast Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Each player chooses a number 0 or greater. Then all players reveal those numbers, and then whoever did not pick the lowest number will take that much damage and draw 7 cards.
Okay,
So
let me put this in the viewer so chat can see it. Okay. 0 greater.
So if I remember correctly, lowest doesn't wheel, highest takes, and everybody.
well, only the lowest will not take any damage and will not draw. The 2 higher ones will lose that much damage and draw 7.
Okay.
So, and when everyone's ready, we can reveal.
Okay. I have made my choice.
3, 2, 1.
1.
5. Wow, Cheeky, you didn't do any. You could have bullied us.
I'm
Dude,
bullying you with
won.
my board state, and I have something in my hand I don't really want to lose.
Okay, so we will wheel our hands unfinished.
And you're down to 1?
Yep.
That is.
I mean, I'm dead no matter what. So 7, 1, no difference. Okay, what can we do? Okay. Oh, man. Chat, make sure you guys shame Cheeky if she counters me again.
I won't counter you this turn, I promise you that.
Okay, in that case, I am going to cast Animate Dead.
Okay.
Targeting the Noxious Gear Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I will destroy. What's the biggest toughness on the battlefield?
I have a 4 at the moment.
Biggest on my side is a 2.
Okay, I will destroy the 4 and gain 4 life.
That is my soul herder.
Okay. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to cast Dark Deal. Each player discards all their cards in their hand and draws that many cards -1.
I discard 2. I discard Millicent.
Evan.
I'm sad, and I draw 1.
I will discard 5 cards and draw 4.
This is my current deck size. I am almost being milled out by this.
Oh man.
4,
Um,
5, 6.
I'm gonna gain a treasure from the amount of spells that you cast this turn.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to keep casting.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap 1 for Command Tower, and I will cast a Stitcher's Supplier and mill 3 cards.
All right.
Oof. We're down to the nitty gritty. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap, upkeep, drawer. And I will play my command tower. Or no, that's actually, sorry, this is my thespian stage. So I
Ooh,
finally
that's
have
pretty.
that out. Is there anything that I can really do? Because I know I'm about to get just completely overwhelmed by Cheeky.
You can't kill any creatures.
Well, I'm keeping some certain things in reserve. I'm actually, you
Joke's
know,
on
Okay.
you because they're mostly spirits and they're already dead.
Oh no.
Huh.
I've already milled out like 3 of my board wipes. It's all good. It's all in good fun. I thought that was hilarious. It's as long as I get to do my one fun thing.
I kind of wanted to see your commander that has like the 1 shot.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's try and balance this out a little bit because I think I can do some fun stuff. Let's go ahead and I've got to separate out my. Oh wait, everything's a swamp.
Yep.
There you go.
I don't need to worry about that too much then. If everything is a swamp, then I'm going to pre-tap these 3 to generate 6 additional mana because it's 2 mana that they create each, right?
Yep.
So I've got 6 green floating. Cheeky.
Which turns to colorless, like it matters, but
Yeah. Cheeky, what's your biggest toughness creature over there right now?
Now it is a let's see, 2.
you probably want to get the Ethereum, the Lord, the Flying Lord.
Yeah, it's a 2/3.
2/3. I will
gives-
ping that to death
Okay.
because whenever they get tapped, they deal 1 damage. Oh, sorry, to target player. I misread.
Oh.
Oh,
So I'm
bummer.
just gonna deal 3 damage to Cheeky.
Still good. Still solid.
I'm honestly
I'm going-
blindsided that you would choose me for that damage.
Well, you currently are in the lead,
I'm just joking.
so I will go ahead and tap black. I'm going to put out Vampiric Rites.
Will you pay the 1?
I'm not going to pay the 1, so you
Thank
can go ahead and draw, which means I am extorting it. So everybody lose 1 life, I gain 2. I'm then going to. I need to make sure that I leave the right amount at the end. So 1 black or white, black. Paying the white in here for double white to extort again, and I'm going to put out Denethor, Ruling Steward. At the beginning of my end step, if a creature died under my control, I can create a 1/1 soldier creature token with 2 to sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses 1 life and gains 1 life.
I'm
But
gaining a treasure.
okay, everybody here is now drained by an additional 1 because I extorted and I gained 2. And then, do I have enough to just... so I've got the 6 floating. So I'm going to sacrifice these 3 so that everybody loses 3 life and I gain 3 life.
I am out.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
no.
Fighting for second place is what I do best. Because, Cheeky, I'm pretty sure that I am going to go down to you sometime soon. So, with that... Now I don't have the swamps anymore.
Okay.
Because my swamps are gone. So my black is gone, which means that actually dried me up from what I was doing. But because I have not put them out yet, I'm going to cast Othello.
Othello.
Othello is now on the
There he is.
battlefield. First striking vigilance 3/4, but you've got a bunch of flyers, and I hopefully regained a bunch of my health. These elementals are now going to become my soldier creature tokens because at the end of my turn, this becomes a 1/1 human soldier because another creature died under my control this turn.
Okay.
Okay, I might have a come from behind, like super behind victory.
Okay.
I hope. I can only hope. Pass turn to Cheeky.
All right. I need to find a way to... I don't... See, the problem is I don't think I can do anything to act quickly.
I'm rearranging my mana, guys. Just so you know.
Tapping 2 for Azorius Signet. Tapping 2 for Ghostly Pilferer. That comes in tapped. Let's see. I'm out of cards. So I'm going to... that is my second spell this turn, so I'm going to make a spirit creature token. With flying. Comes in tapped. Okay. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I don't mean to do that. All right, let's move to combat. I will send 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 in the air at you.
8. Unfortunately, I cannot block.
Okay, so you're down to 3. Okay. I'm going to move to my end step. I'm going to use Conjurer's Closet to exile Ether Channeler to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not helpful at all. Yeah, I'm going to pass to you.
Cheeky, you are still the monarch.
Oh, I draw another card. Oh, man, I can't. Okay. Yep. I pass.
Okay, let's see what if I can pull something out of here.
Now, on your untap, I also untap, and I am going to pay 2 on this Ghostly Pilferer to also draw another card.
Untap, upkeep, drawer. Okay. I do create another soldier because of Othello. You are at 7. Yeah. I will play a swamp. And you've got a fully untapped board, correct?
I do. This is a really close game.
Yes, it is. Okay, so one of these soldiers has summoning sickness on him, so that's 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try and do something really dumb, guys. I hope it pays off for me. So let's go ahead and I'm going to tap for 2, sacrifice him.
Okay.
Drain you for 1.
Okay.
And I gain 1. Othello is still here. Let's go. I'm going to tap him for 2 floating.
Okay.
And I'm going to do 1 black, 1 white for Miss Karlov,
Oh no.
as well as 1 more drain for extort.
Okay.
This
Maybe
is
it.
literally just trying to do my best here, guys.
You're doing great.
Can I get you down to where I need you to be?
We are tied at 5.
1 black. Gonna pump this in for red to do Mahadi Emperor Master Emporium Master. At the
Gaining
beginning
a
of my end
treasure.
step, create a treasure token for each creature that died this turn, which I have
Alright.
1 on that death count. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice Othello because in order to end him properly, he needs to be sacrificed to the rumors and things that swirl around him.
Yep. On brand.
So again, I'm going to drain you for another 1.
Actually, wouldn't that be 2 if Taze is out?
It's not a death trigger. It's sacrificing to his ability.
Okay.
So it's not a death trigger. I wish it was, but I can't, in all good conscience, do that. We're going to go ahead and tap, sacrifice the Wildfire Awakener to drain you for another 1,
Oh my god.
which creates 3. And at that time, I think I think I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough to survive, but I'm going to try. I will be creating 3 treasure tokens
Okay.
for the sacrifices. So,
Chat is
for
so stressed right now.
blood for the blood god. This is the soldier token that I did not sacrifice.
Okay.
But 1 soldier token, Othello, and my Awakener have all been sacrificed, so I will get 3 treasure tokens. I'm just going to use this without it, and I'm just going to put a big 3 on it. Wherever I put my marker, it's somewhere. I'll just, you know what?
You're gonna roll it till it
I
gets
made a
so
mechanical die. I'm gonna use it.
It's
Come
so
on.
cute. Does it have a 3 on it, or did you just put 2 ones?
It does. It's a D6 actually. So it spins.
That's adorable. You're stressing chat out. They are so stressed right now, and you are adding so much suspense to this game.
Well, Jake, I will say this. I am going to I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Okay, I know you have 3 treasures, and I don't want to take you for granted or underestimate you as a worthy opponent, so I'm going to take my full turn, just in case.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Here's the key. Have I ran out of gas?
All right. Flicker Wisp. I'll make another burb. I have 3 burbs. One of them is tapped. Okay. Sun Titan. He's just there. I'm not going to take forever here. But I will just bring out Soul Herder again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to swing. I've got 2 birds that I can swing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in the air. And I also have another spirit that's tapped.
Okay, real quick. What's the most powerful thing you've got?
They're all 2s. But
They're
this
all...
is a 2-3. And that's
They're
making
all-
everything bigger.
Okay. I'm going to crack 3 treasure tokens
Mm-hmm.
and this mountain for black, black, this is my red, and 1 white to
Okay.
extort this spell. I'm going to bedevil the one that's making them bigger. Do
Okay.
you have a counter spell?
I do not.
Okay.
Oh,
And I drain you for 1 and gain 1, and then
Okay.
what am I taking after he's left the battlefield?
Sorry, what?
So
Oh,
you
after he's
declared
left?
sector.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 1,
after he's left,
2,
what's the damage?
just 4.
Just 4.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is like the closest commander game I've had in
I
a
know.
long
I thought you were
time.
gonna die. Okay. Tapping 5. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna untap 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and move to Conjurer's Closet to exile Ether Channeler, drawing a card, putting a counter on Soul Herder. And Soul Herder, again, Ether Channeler, I will draw another card and put another counter on that. I will draw for Monarch. Let me go ahead and just notate, because I did make another spirit token this turn. So I should now have 3 of those in the air. Okay. I pass to you.
I untap. Do you have any way of stopping me from sacrificing?
I do not. I think you got the game.
Well, a word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. Not more of that, I pray you in your letters. When you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate, nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely, but too well. I'm going to draw my card, and I'm going to sacrifice 2 creatures and drain you for your remaining 2.
Yay! Good game. Amazing. Good game. So, okay.
Good game.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. So I got the final number here. Chat has raised $415.90 for the Free Reign Theater production of Hamlet. So thank you so much for supporting arts. It means the world. And this is so much fun. Thank you to RipPullRepeat, BiggerGayerMagic, and Lord of the Unfinished Project for playing with me today, even though I counterspelled a lot. Let's go around really quickly. Starting with Rip, can you guys tell everybody where they can find you?
yeah. RipPullRepeat. I run Rules and Interactions on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So you can find me on all 3 of those. Cheeky, this was so much fun. This was probably the funnest I've had in a Commander game in a long time. These Commanders are so fun. I don't even want to use the real Commander for this deck. I just want it to be Macbeth. So thank you so much for inviting me. Again, I love and appreciate your content and your channel, and I'm so happy to help you raise money for this charity, for this theater company. So thank you again for having me on.
Thank you. Bigger Gayer?
Hey everybody, I'm BiggerGayerMagic. I make silly little Magic the Gathering edits here on TikTok, and on TikTok Lives, I do community deck building on Moxfield. You can find all the community decks we build together on TikTok Live at BiggerGayerMagic on Moxfield.com. Cheeky, thank you so much for having me. I really had a good time playing Mercutio. I'm so pleased. Thank you guys so much, everyone who donated. It is so cool that I got to be a part of this. Thank you guys so much. Gonna pass.
Awesome. Unfinished.
Hi guys, I'm
Victor.
Lord of the Unfinished. I'm Lord of the Unfinished Projects. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I do a lot of different content, whether it's 3D modeling, 3D printing. I am doing a really big project for BiggerGayerMagic right now, which is going to be amazing. We are making him a hammer for Raga Draga, as he is going to be cosplaying that eventually. And I also am starting up a charity called Fort Save, but I'll leave that for another time. Cheeky, thank you very much. I really appreciate these commanders. I remember you were showing off when I first found you your other commanders that you had made, your other cards, and I was just like, make me Othello and Iago, make me Othello and Iago, make them a partner pair. And I really appreciate you and everything you do. And also, when they get that Hamlet up and running, I would love to see pictures
Oh,
for when
absolutely.
the performance is going.
Absolutely. And I'm Cheeky Magic. Thank you, everybody, again. You already know where to find me because you're here, but if you ever want to catch a stream that you've missed, I also upload videos on demand to YouTube, and you can also find me on Instagram. But thank you to everybody who donated and to everybody who just tuned in to watch and just keep us company while we try to kill each other. It's been awesome. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.